Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how I achieved this look. This is going to be a rather short video. So basically, only thing you're going to be seeing from me is how I applied my eyeshadow. I did include a few clips on how I achieved this hair. If you all are interested in how I achieved this look, please stay tuned to the remainder of the video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, my hair is already freshly washed, conditioned, deep conditioned. I actually put my LOC in already, and then I attempted this blowout. I did use some Chi serum before I blow dried it out to keep some of the moisture in the hair and to keep my hair from being heat damaged. Now I am going to take down these front two twists and part my hair to the way I want the twist to lay. For some reason, I always like to split my hair down the middle, and I'm starting to notice that I'm getting a little breakage there because I'm always wearing it down the middle. So I'm eventually going to try and switch that up. But as you all can see, the hair is shining right there. That actually came from the Chi serum. But I believe that is directly down the middle, and it is as neat as I think it's going to get. As always, I am working in sections. I am going to start with this top section here. I'm going to detangle that section, and as you guys can tell, I do need a trim. So I am going to be working in subsections. So I'm going to start with smaller sections to attempt these two-strand twists. This is actually my first time ever doing this style on dry stretched hair. I always do this style on wet or damp hair, but you know, my sister inspired me, so I attempted to do this style on dry stretched or dry blow dried hair, whatever you want to call it. Because I do need a trim, as I mentioned, I am going to clip the ends of every twist that I put in my hair. Every twist, I'm going to clip the ends. But I'm going in with this moisturizer that I normally use on my boys' hair. It is an olive oil moisturizer that I normally get at Walmart for about $3 or $4. It actually works rather well. So I'm just adding a little bit moisture in the hair before I attempt this two-strand twist. You all probably are familiar how to do a two-strand twist. So I'm just going to zoom in and let you all watch this part. I will do a video that goes into more detail on how to two-strand twist. Towards the end, I apply a little bit more of that moisturizer because as you all know, your ends are the oldest part of the hair and you want to give them a little bit more tender love and care. So when I'm twisting the hair, I never twist to the very end. I always leave about a ½ inch and then I twirl it around my finger to attempt to do a curl. So I'm doing that here, and then I'm going to go in with my hair scissors to trim the end like I mentioned before. Some people might call these mini twists. I'm not sure what I'm calling them because I cannot do those little bitty tiny twists in my hair. So this size is a good size for me. It took me about 2 hours to do this because I took my time and I braided or I twisted the hair tightly so that I can get the most length out of my hair. The tighter you twist the twist, the longer the length of the hair appears. If you twist it loosely, you're going to get these loose twists that are going to look just not cute at all. So I'm going to repeat those same exact steps throughout my entire head. And that's basically parting the hair, applying the moisturizer, twisting the hair tightly and neatly, and then applying more moisturizer towards the end as I twirl it around my finger, and then I am going to trim the end with my scissors. As you all noticed at the beginning of this braid, I took the root of the hair and I twisted that the tightest I can get it because I am not using rubber bands on my scalp. And like I said, if you twist loosely, it's going to puckle up. It's going to look not as neat and not as put together as I like it. So you always want to make sure you're grabbing the hair or gripping the hair on the scalp firmly so that you can get that neat look. Okay, so I am not going to show you all my entire head or me do this entire head because you all do not want to sit here with me for 2 hours. So I'm going to show you guys a few more of these twists so you all can get the hang of what I'm attempting to do here. And then we are going to move on to some makeup. Did you all see that part that I just cut off? It was so raggedy. I need my ends trimmed so bad. I'm trying to stay on top of the things like this because I be slacking, y'all. I do my hair once a week and that's my routine. So like every Friday or Saturday, I'll contribute that entire day to doing this head of mine. So I somewhat have a routine for this head of mine because my hair is so thick, you all. It takes 48 hours for it to dry. I feel like it takes forever for me to wash and condition and all that stuff. So I literally need a whole day to do this head of mine. But me putting these twists in will get me an extra week of not doing my hair because I try to leave this style up for at least 2 weeks. And if I go a little longer, what I will do is touch up the edges so it doesn't look as bad. But this style helps me from having to dedicate that one day of doing hair. And back to me talking about trimming my ends. You always, always, always want to trim your ends. The longer you take to do it, the more damaged the hair becomes because those split ends are splitting up the shaft of the hair. So you always want to trim that so that it doesn't damage the hair any further. People be having the raggediest ends and still be trying to hold on to them so they can keep the length of the hair. But you always want healthy hair over length because the most important thing is to have healthy hair. It doesn't make sense to have long hair that's not healthy. So don't try to hold on to them ends, ladies. Trim them so that they can grow and be healthy. And if I didn't mention before, which I don't think I did, this comb I got from my local beauty supply. This is a metal tip on the end of this plastic comb. This metal tip has a sharp point and it helps with those straight, precise parting of the hair. This comb makes it so easy for me to part my hair. It's actually one of my favorite combs besides using a wide tooth comb. And everybody should know you always use wide tooth combs on natural hair. These thin combs will rip your hair out. So my edges are not the strongest. So what I will do is part the hair uneven. So on this next section, you're going to see that I'm parting the hair not down the middle. I'm giving the front part towards the edge a little more hair so that it looks even when I twist it. If you all can kind of get what I mean. For the most part, I really try to take good care of my edges. And just a little FYI, if you're trying to grow out your edges or you're having a problem with your edges, castor oil is a very good oil to use on your edges. I use this at least twice a week on my edges to keep them moisturized and to help them grow. If you guys are wondering what I'm looking at, just so I wouldn't get bored, I was watching TV. So excuse me if I'm looking over or looking like I'm very interested in something else besides doing this hair. It might look like I'm twisting fast, which I am. I'm actually used to this technique. I've been twisting like this for the last couple of years. I actually learned how to twist like this off of YouTube. YouTube is life. It actually taught me majority everything I know as far as beauty and hair. So I have so much to show you guys if you all continue to watch my or keep following my channel. There is so much that I can teach you all that I have learned from YouTube. But I've been natural for almost 5, maybe 6 years. It might not look like it, but my hair has been dyed and colored multiple times. So there's much that I can share with you all, and that's one of the reasons why I created this channel. I have so much content that I can create for you all. So if you all are interested, you all please come along with me on this journey. I promise you, you will not regret it. I promise you. So let's get back to twisting because I got a little off subject, but I'm just passionate about it. I'm passionate about hair. I'm passionate about makeup. I'm passionate about all things beauty and fashion. So you all come with me on this journey. I promise you won't regret it. It was very late when I started this hairstyle. So you all can probably tell on my face, like I mentioned before. But this is probably going to be the last twist that I'm going to show you guys. You all should pretty much get the point of where I'm going with this style. And we are going to get right into some makeup. This is a two-part video, and I am attempting to do my makeup because it is the following day. So actually, this is the finished results on how these twists turned out. You all will see some slow-mos at the end of this video, but as you can tell, this is how the style came out, and we're just going to get right into doing the makeup. Now, with my makeup, I already did my foundation, my brows, and all of that good old stuff. So all you're really going to see from me here is pretty much eyeshadow, blush, highlight, mascara, eyeliner, and all that good old stuff. So keep watching, guys. Per usual, I'm going to be using this Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the same palette I've been using for the last couple of videos, if you all can tell. And once again, I am going in with my favorite shade, and that is Alert. I'm taking Alert on this Wet n Wild blending eyeshadow brush. If I can leave a link to this brush in the description box below, I will. I actually picked this brush up from the dollar store. So if I can find it on their site, I'll link it in the description box down below because I'm pretty sure I can't find no link for the dollar store for this brush. But if you all have a dollar store in your neighborhood or near you, they do sell Wet n Wild brushes. They don't sell the whole Wet n Wild line, but they do, and they are $1. Go check them out. Now I'm going in the crease with the color Framed. Framed is like a burgundy type fuchsia shade. It is actually really pretty. And I'm just going in, blending this in the crease on both eyes with this shade. And I'm using this double-sided Luxe brush that I received from my Ipsy bag. You probably heard me say it before. I am subscribed to Ipsy, and this brush came in my bag. Ipsy is a subscription for $10 a month, and they send you 5 beauty products. You all check them out. I'll leave a link to their site in my description box down below if you all are interested. If you all are new to makeup, this is a great subscription. You get travel size products, you get full size products, but it is amazing. Taking that same brush and that same color, and I'm applying it to the outer corners of the eye. Instead of me blending that color in, I'm actually patting it deeply on the outer corners of the eye to give it that dark, deep plum look. So I'm not blending the shade in at all. I am patting it on the outer corners of the eye. So on the opposite side of this brush, there is a flat brush, and I'm putting the color, the shade Lolly, on the entire lid of both eyes. And once again, that color is Lolly. I hope I'm saying it right. It is spelled Lolli. You all get the point. You all pretty much should know this palette by now because this is probably like the 3rd or 4th look that I am attempting to do with this palette. I'm obsessed with it. If you guys do not have this palette, you guys go and get it. I got it from Ulta. This palette actually is $15, and you all know Ulta always have that $3.50 off of $15 coupon going on. So guess what? I got this palette for I actually $10 because when I picked it up, there was a $5 off coupon at the time instead of the $3.50 off. So, you know, go on Retail Me Not, check out their coupons for Ulta. Sometimes it's $3.50 off of 15. Sometimes it's $5 off of 15. Either way it go, you're going to get this palette for a deal because it is not a prestige item. You all do know you can't use a coupon on prestige items at Ulta. If you don't know, now you know because I stay in there. But this palette is amazing, amazing, amazing. And I got it for $10. I'm always on a budget, y'all. I normally highlight the inner tear ducts with a lighter shade. But with this look, I brought Lolly all the way into the tear ducts. I hope you guys liked it. It was actually something new. Then I'm going back in to make sure that that dark plum color is blended in well with that alert color. So you want to make sure that your shadow is well blended. You do not want any harsh lines, ladies. Then I'm going back in with my $3 Equate Walmart fluffy brush to wipe away some of that contour powder or whatever you want to call it. And the powder I use is that Makeup Revolution's banana powder. I mentioned it in a video before. And then I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me blush. I forgot the shade. I'll leave it in the description box down below. I normally use the same products. I'm the type of person when I find something that works, I stick to it. The saying goes, if it's not broke, then don't fix it. And that's exactly what I do with my makeup. I might try a few new products every once in a while, but for the most part, I stick to the same things. And as you can tell, I'm always going in heavy with the blush. But, I mean, I'll lighten it up once I finish the look. The highlighter that I'm using is from the Black Radiance Contour Palette, the medium to dark palette. I'll leave a description for it in the description box down below. Or I'll leave a link, sorry guys. And per usual, I'm applying that on my entire nose, my chin, my cheeks. And you all don't mind me, I'm singing. I'm always listening to music. Today, for some reason, I decided to put highlighter on my forehead, which I never do, but it is what it is. I'm taking that brush again, wiping away some of the excess. I'm applying my e.l.f. setting spray, matte setting spray, because I am ever so shiny, and I use everything that I can get my hands on that is matte. Excuse the singing, like I said before, but now I'm going in with this Wet n Wild lipstick in the shade Mocha. And for some reason, my silly self decided, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to put it only in the middle of my lips. And then I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty lip gloss in the shade Shameless. I don't know what gave me this idea. At first, it looked cute, but throughout the day, my lips looked like they were on steroids because it brought more attention to the center of the lips. My lips are already big, and there was no need for me to apply this lipstick this way to make them look even bigger. So I have no idea what I was thinking. This gloss is so pretty, you all. I don't even know where to begin to describe it, but you all try it. It is amazing. I'm going back in with a little more of that setting spray to finish off this look. And yes, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Alright guys, that concludes today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. Please share, please comment, please subscribe, and put those notification bells on so you all are notified every time I do an upload. And until my next video, I'll see you all later. Bye.